Hello, hello, hello. This is Lena. I am back with another video. I will try to keep it brief if I can. I had a very profound thing happen to me last night, and it started yesterday was Wednesday, so I had church. You know, I do a rehearsal, and then there's Bible study, and so and then after church I had to take a few kids home on the van. So by the time I took them home and went and got a pizza and came home, it was almost 9 o'clock. So I was really tired. I was tired before the preacher started his Bible study. Felt myself drifting off, but I was tired when I came back home. After I ate my pizza though, and I'm gonna bring up the significance with this pizza in a minute, but I went to bed and I had, checked my phone before I went to bed, and I had so many notifications, so many messages on Messenger, on my text message, and on YouTube. And a friend I subscribed to, he made a video, which I will have in the link if you want to check it out. But this video was very shocking. Not shocking, but it felt true and real to me. It was a guy talking on our prophetic word of Jesus, giving us a warning of what's to come and what to expect and look for. And it's not the most pleasant thing you want to hear, but it's getting you ready prophetic word kind of video. And I played it like 3 to 4 times because it felt really true to me, and I didn't want to miss a single beat of the instructions and what was coming according to the prophetic word from this guy reading it on the video. So I kind of went to sleep with that on my mind. Now the whole night I'm not really getting any sleep. I'm tossing and I'm turning, from not sleeping. Then I get up and I can't go back to sleep. So I just started talking to God, started praying, and that video was still on my mind. So I started, praying for me and a few other people I have come to know who is, shall I say, awoke, because I'm no longer a pre-trial believer, and now I correspond with people who have the same beliefs and who are being led by the Holy Spirit and that's for me, that's kind of rare, because I'm like the only person around me who is thinking like I am, who is feeling the things that I am, but I started praying for these people, for God to bless them and look over them and protect them and let them be a blessing to others, to win souls when the moment comes, when the time comes for that. So I started praying over them, started praying over me. I don't want to give out their names, but I was deep in prayer, and then I dozed off. And then, I woke back up and I realized, oh, I didn't finish my prayer. So I went back to praying, and I could have probably been asleep for like 1 or 2 hours. To me, I probably dozed off for a minute, possibly, but it could have been no telling how long I, went to sleep for. So I got right back to, praying and praying for, the friends of mine and myself. And instead of finishing the prayer, to avoid me dozing back off to sleep, I had kind of said something on the lines of like, wouldn't it be nice if such and such was, with me fighting, fighting for you during that time, because, I believe something is coming, and I believe wholeheartedly that, God's going to use me for something. And, then I was like, you know what, God, you have it already taken care of. You have a path for everybody. You have a plan for everybody. So it's according to your will. Don't mind me. And I dozed off to sleep again. I didn't finish that prayer. So I dozed off and I had a dream. And this dream is kind of, uncomfortable to say, but, you know, I'm not trying to make anybody uncomfortable. I'm just trying to convey to the fullest of, you know, my experience of what happened to me. But I had this dream that there was a guy, and oh God, it's kind of, it was a sexual dream. Like I had, my last wet dream was like in my 20s, but this was on a deeper level. I mean, it was on another level. And this guy, he was sitting down. He was in a sit down position. My legs are basically wrapped around him, and there is intimacy going on, and there is, I kind of thought it was my husband at first, like, you know, something's going on in reality, but unconsciously, you know, I'm kind of, you know, going with it, you know, with this dream. I don't really know. But I realized it wasn't my husband until, you know, I realized we're like up in the air. Like there's no ground underneath us, and we're teleporting back and forth, and I am like surrounded by desire, lust, ecstasy, you know, I mean, erotic, and the wind and the air felt like it was tangible, like it was making love to me, like it was caressing my body as it just blows all over me, and everything about it was very sexual and erotic, and I was just succumbing to the lust of it. I mean, from the guy holding me